Not so fast, Ramsey.
What's your problem?
I knew that you were capable of playing dirty, but I never thought you would turn on me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, cut the crap, Ramsey. You knew that Dr. Boardman didn't want anyone running a CT on that head trauma, and what do? You encouraged me to do it.
Since when is Boardman God? And for the record, I happen to agree with you. The test was a good idea.
Wait a minute. You want me to believe that you're being supportive?
Eve, this isn't the first time we did the end around, you know, on a hospital brat.
You sabotaged me, Chris.
Why would I do that?
Because you want to be CR.
Oh, come on, you are way off base here.
Ramsey, after Julie left, I am the only friend that you have. Is being chief resident really worth losing that?
You ain't got a clue, right?
Excuse me, but I know exactly what I'm doing.
Look, you ain't gotta come on like that to hang with me, you know? I mean, you're a pain and everything, but I can't stand to have you around.
Well, gee, thanks, but I have enough friends.
Yeah, I know. You got them all listed right there in that little gadget. So won't you call them, beep them, use a cell, whatever you do. Go ahead.
I will. Don't think I won't.
Like who? Go ahead.
Like Jason McEvers.
Mm-hmm.
He's been after me for months. And my ex-boyfriend, Luke Coleman, please, he's still hot for me.
How many guys you had?
Lots.
1, 10, 100?
Enough to know that they always want something in the end, okay?
See, don't go lump me with those guys, all right? Because you and I both know I ain't nothing like those fools. If I want, I'll ask. You hear me asking?
I've never really had a guy for a friend, you know, to hang out with.
Maybe you should give it a try.
Okay. What do I got to lose, huh?
I always felt that under Ramsey's pompous, arrogant facade, there was somebody worth caring about.
Pompous? Arrogant? Oh, say it isn't so.
And hurting. I know what Julie's leaving did to him.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't justify betrayal.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to start watching my back again.
Oh, let me. I mean, it's such a pretty back.
Oh, I am so ready to get out of here.
Drastic measures are necessary. Stay close, eyes forward. If anybody asks, just let me do the talking.
Oh, Dr. Collins? Oh, busted.
I'm taking out my new bride to watch the fireworks. Now, unless it's a matter of life or death.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Happens every year. Somebody nearly blows himself up with a firecracker.
Nice job reading that tissue, Dr. Scanlon.
Come on, it's Joe.
I'm more comfortable keeping it professional. Seems like you have plenty of personal relationships around this hospital.
You're losing your touch there, Romeo.
You know, I'm glad we went with the pink. I mean, now we have the most glamorous tootsies in all the town, huh?
Yep. Now I wish we could go somewhere and show them off.
Well, you know, it's kind of fun just to have our own little beauty secret together, right?
Yeah. This is so much fun, sitting in a hotel room, having room service.
Okay, I love painting our toenails, but you know what about next we try and work on our hairdos, you know? What do you think?
I don't want to change my hair.
Not really change it. We'll put it back the way it was if you don't like it.
Can we do that? Can we do that with us? Make it back the way it was?
Oh, Serena, listen, I love you, sweet pea. I love you so much. You are so very loved, and that's never, ever going to change. That won't change.
I love you too, Mom.
Hey, you know, I need to get that stuff, you know, that little stuffy, the quick dry stuff, so you won't get your nails or mine all smeared. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. Mom, fireworks are starting! Do you know where the best place to see the fireworks are?
There's a big picture window at the end of the hall that looks right out over the docks.
Great, thanks.
You know what? I had the best idea. We should get some hot fudge sundaes and then... Serena? Serena? Serena! right back in here, young lady.
I just went to
Sit down. Just sit down. I don't care about the fireworks. You can't do this. Do you understand? You cannot do this again to me. Do you understand? Where are you? You're in a hotel. There are a bunch of strangers out there running around that could have taken you. I can't have that. Do you hear me? No. What if some crazy person just came along and grabbed you and I wasn't there to save you?
I'm sorry.
But you have to promise me you're not going to do that. Do you promise me? Okay.
So, I finally find someone like Gabriella, and now she can't get far enough away from me. You blaming her? No, I'm the one who said let's be friends. The most dreaded words in the female dictionary. Well, what was I supposed to do, tell her the truth? Maybe. Oh, no, that's good advice, maybe. That's going out on a limb. It's a dangerous world out there. I know when to play it safe. Yeah, well, I'm stupid. Actually, I'm more than stupid. I'm a doctor. How could I think one time wouldn't matter? It's the heat of the moment. Soft eyes, nice hair. Most dangerous minefield you'll ever find.
Rocky Parkhurst, trauma 1.
Mark, I gotta tell you, I agreed with you on that whole CAT scan on the Jorgensen girl.
It's completely unnecessary.
Oh, completely. I passed our opinion on to Dr. Lambert, but...
Did you?
Well, of course.
Ramsey, you may just have the right qualities to be an effective chief resident after all.
Oh, I love those. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. More than beautiful.
Look at that.
No, it's like a big old red exploding flower.
Oh, that looks like a million falling stars. Oh, get off of me. Stop faking it. Mom? Jamal! Oh, Jamal! Oh, God! Jamal!
I had to postpone my trip for a few days.
Honey, Libby's expecting you. I mean, I don't understand what could have kept you from going.
A patient. I needed to make sure that she was feeling okay before I could leave.
Oh, sweetheart. Ah, you care so much.
About the people I love.
Well, Libby'll understand. I mean, she is so proud of you.
I hope so.
Yeah, she's going to be disappointed, though. I mean, you know, it's been a long time. I miss her, too.
I know you do, Mama. And, I'm gonna get away to see her just as soon as I can.
There's no time for easy.
Move this fast chair, all right? Cool it.
Whoever shot you can still be out here now. Come on.
It is out there.
Gentle. Oh. Breathe. Come on me. Come on.
It's killing me.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
This ain't against Brian. I need your help.
I have no clue what we're supposed to do. I don't know.
Just stop the bleeding.
How we can do that?
You gotta do it.
It's your blood. There's so much of it. I don't know what to do.
Gotta get a grip. All right, you gotta do something.
You're right, I do. I'm gonna go get help. I'll be right back.
No.
We have got to get you across the street, George.
I said no! Look, no phone calls. Look, no hospitals. All right, no matter what. You can't take me over to GH.
Dr. K, radiology. Lori K, radiology.
Hey, are you finished?
With what?
With your report. Boardman wants it by the end of this shift, remember?
Sure. I had it drafted and typed hours ago.
never, ever finished a patient evaluation early in your life.
Why would I lie about something like that?
Honestly, I think you would sell Mother Teresa if it meant getting what you wanted.
Well, it's a good thought. I do want that position.
Then I suggest you finish your report.
You know, I really hope you can handle disappointment.
Dr. Reinsel, ICU. Dr. Russ, Reinsel.
Calling all angels of mercy?
What's the problem?
Oh, minor discomfort.
More major than minor, I'd say. How long have you been like this?
Oh, time. It's a relative thing. It passes.
Everything does. Some things a little slower than we'd like, right?
Dr. Thornhart.
I'm busy with a patient.
Dr. Seagrove.
What you're busy with is me. Marcella, keep an eye on things, please.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we'll take care of you. Yes.
That patient is a lost cause.
No such thing. He's jaundiced. I'm checking his liver.
He's a derelict and a drunk. And he's got into the habit of staggering in here every time he needs a clean bed and a hot meal.
He must be real desperate if he's coming here for the food.
Oh, he's desperate, all right. Look, give him a couple of aspirin and show him the door. Is that clear?
Well, we can't afford a sandwich.
Give him the address of a soup kitchen. We're here to heal the sick.
Apparently, you and I have differing opinions as to what that means.
Well, then, as long as those differences are clear, there won't be a problem avoiding this mistake again. Me boyo, you're not going to squander this hospital's time, money, and personnel on running tests on that stewed piece of flotsam.
Who the devil are you to judge?
The attending. And I won't have someone who actually needs help be put on hold in favor of that alcoholic excuse for a human being. You got that, Doctor?
Marcella, I'm sorry, what's your name, sir?
Stan Benton.
Stan Benton, Ian Thornhart. It's nice to meet you. I'd like for you to draw Mr. Benton's blood. And run a CBC, a Chem 7, a BA, and the liver enzyme. Make it a rush, please. Now, come on. All right.
Mama, you've got to promise me that whenever you talk about Livy, you're very careful, even when you're talking to her.
Yeah, all right. Why?
We just can't take any chances. We've got to do what's best for her.
I understand.
I knew you would, Monica.
Monica? Who?
Look, I'll get back to you as soon as I know anything. It won't be long. Bye-bye. Chris.
Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop.
No, of course you didn't.
I can't help but be curious, though. After all, there was that name again.
Name?
Livy. Last time you mentioned it was after Amanda Barrington's party. I suppose you don't remember, what you said that night as much as I do.
Maybe you don't remember me telling you that Livy is the daughter of an ex-patient of mine.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you did. Of course, you also said that your mother was dead, now didn't you?
Frank got shot. I did just what you're doing.
Yeah, until the ambulance arrived, until some real help actually got here. Oh, God.
It's just fireworks, all right? Nobody's shooting at anybody.
What if I'm making this worse? What if you start to...
Hey, come on. I'm counting on you. All right? You can't be losing it on me.
I have no clue what I'm doing.
You do it when I'm telling you to do. Just trust me, all right? Like I'm trusting you.
Why won't you let me call for help? Why won't you let me get you to emergency?
They gotta fill out paperwork. All right, a police report.
Somebody tried to kill you. The police should be involved. Don't you want to know who did this to you?
I know who did this. So do you.
Nothing like being laid up to get you thinking, is there?
About?
Friends, non-friends, things that have happened you might want to change or undo.
Such as?
Lucy, do you know she missed a board meeting today?
Why are you telling me this?
Well, you wanted Lucy's board seat.
Oh, what do you want?
To be the next chief resident?
Oh, I see. I see. So you thought maybe we could work together on this?
Sure. Sure, why not?
Because you're the one person in Port Charles who has fewer friends than I do.
Come on, Rachel.
Oh, no. People look at you with contempt and disgust. And associating with you would only ruin my chances with respectable people in town.
Whatever you say. You can play it any way you want.
Yeah, I know you can.
Good. Remember that.
Well, that was fun.
Oh. Come on, let me do that.
Oh.
Just relax. I'll administer.
Ah, it's much appreciated. I'm sure I have some undying gratitude in one of these pockets here.
It's all in the night's work.
Belfast.
Pardon?
From Northern Ireland, aren't you?
Yeah, a long time ago. Have you been?
Yeah, in my mind's eye regularly. No, I'm a student of the Troubles.
Right now you got some troubles of your own.
I'm a student of Celtic history, English and Khmer, all the civil wars. And, no, I'm not an expert, of course. I'm just a jack of all periods, master of none, historically speaking.
Well, I, too, am a bit of an amateur historian.
Amateur? No, it's my life's study.
Oh, well, I beg your pardon. World history in general.
No, conflict, the clash of great forces, political, cultural, and military. And now biological. Oh.
Well, I have a belly full of conflict myself.
Yeah, I know you have. My friend, I saw it in you. The minute I walked in the doors.
Thank you. Oh, Dr. Boardman.
Spit it out, I'm busy.
Okay, I finished my report, so if you'd like to look at it early, it's available.
I'll look at it on schedule. Doctor, I appreciate your promptness with that report. That's a rarity around here.
Might want to wipe that off.
Threatened, Ramsey?
How much clearer could I be?
You mean how much longer before you're completely transparent? I can't answer that question for you.
Listen up, Patty. I am the attending physician here.
I heard you the first time.
And I gave you a direct order not to waste any more money on tests for him.
Will you excuse us for 1 minute, Professor? You come with me. You run your mouth like that in front of one of my patients again, you'll be finding my fist in it.
What did you just say to me?
You heard me. And as far as my taking orders, I know the Army, and this isn't it. This is a hospital. We're here to save and cure, period.
Is that it?
I know you wish it were, but I'm not finished. To my eye, all doctors are created equal. So are all patients. So I will go and save this fine gentleman and anyone else in need as I see fit. Do you understand me? Boyle. Good.
Oh, God.
Don't look at it. Just put the clean towel on it.
Okay. Oh. Sorry.
Look, you want help? Just go make sure the doors and the windows are locked. All right, get those shades down.
Okay.
All right.
So, you really think that Cedric might still be out there?
As soon as you're done, come tear up these sheets. We're going through this stuff kind of fast.
Then wouldn't you let me call for help?
Look, we go to the ER and the cops get brought in. All right, we'll lose whatever cover we got. If Cedric thinks he pulled it off, you know he won't be looking. I'll lay low and, figure my next move. Now, come on, tear up the sheets.
Okay.
Come on.
Just a second. Okay, sit up. Let me wrap this around you. Maybe the pressure will stop the bleeding. Oh, gross.
My luck ran out when I decided to help Valor and her baby get away from that freak.
Oh.
But hey, at least I have a life, you know what I mean?
Oh, so will you. So will you.
Yeah, tell me if I don't.
Okay.
I still would have done it. You know, they deserve a chance.
Okay.
Ow.
Okay.
Ow, 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 ow.
Okay. How's that?
Okay, help me move to the couch, all right?
I don't want to hurt you.
You're not, just help me. Another arm.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, hang on to that.
All right.
Oh, can you do it?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
All right.
Now what?
All set. Go ahead, get out.
What?
Serious, why you can't go to the bar, right?
Oh, no. I'm not going anywhere.
Tell Dr. Lambert I'll be right back, and I expect both those reports ready.
Well, I can only guarantee you one of the two.
Just tell her what I said, Doctor.
Dr. Campbell.
Will do. I know she's been working real hard on it.
Campbell, physical therapy.
Right here at this very terminal, in fact. So I'll just print out a copy and have it ready and waiting. Let's see, I just press this button and we'll send it to the printer. Oop. That's a shame.
To be honest, you barely felt a twinge since the procedure. I outdid myself.
Don't you always?
Well, when I have such a rare specimen under my knife, awaiting the cool and healing touch
It was
that only
a
my...
simple appendectomy, Mark.
It was a Mark Boardman special. Every snip, every stitch was a testament to the warmth that I feel for you.
Where's this coming from?
From missing you. In our time together.
And now you're hoping...
Hoping to take a giant step back to that rich, uncomplicated camaraderie that we shared. You know, this incision is proof of how much I care for you. Because when you're done healing, you won't even notice a scar.
Neither will you.
If you're willing, I'd like to make some calls, see if we can't find you a place to lay your head when you leave us.
I have well-favored spots of my own.
Yeah?
Thank you. Well, under the stars. Like the Western pioneers, great explorers striking out for new lands.
Never looking back.
Well, as an historian, looking back is all I do. When it comes to my own personal history, as the ancient Etruscan said, the friends I make along the way are the stars I steer by every day.
Etruscans, huh?
Yeah.
Sounds like I've got some reading to do.
Well, it'll be a pleasure, I promise you. Much of a pleasure is finding a fellow history buff, right here in this land of antiseptics.
Dr. Thornhart?
I'll be right back.
Well, I'll be here, as long as there's Jell-O.
Yes.
Test results.
Chronic liver failure. It's my passport to the shores of River Styx. I've been walking that road for some time now.
Are you through heading anywhere right now?
Well, doctor.
No arguing, please. I'm prescribing a warm bed, plenty of food, and all the pain medication you need for as long as you need it. Understood? I guarantee that personally.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, come on, where is it?
All right, report time.
Oh, yeah, Dr. Boardman, just 1 minute.
I thought you said you had it finished.
I do. I just need one...
Your minute is up, Dr.
But,
Lambert.
Dr. Boardman,
Obviously, that report was never done, and it never will be.
Dr. Boardman. Right on time.
On time is one thing. Let's see how good it is.
Well, let me know. What happened?
Good question.
I thought you said you were...
It was finished. Yeah, it was finished. But now I can't seem to find it on the computer.
Computers. I mean, it must have been a glitch or a power surge or something.
Oh, right. Or something.
slow. Drink it slower.
Look, would you stop mothering me? God, you want a baby, you know how to have one, don't you? Look, just do me a favor, all right? Just go find me some aspirin and just get lost.
No, aspirin is the worst.
Yeah, that's why they've been using it for a million years for pain, right?
Oh, and for like the last 5 to thin the blood. What? Cute doctors at the hospital were talking about it.
If they're cute, then it must be true, right? It's amazing you're able to keep your mouth shut long enough and actually look at something.
No, don't close your eyes, please.
Yeah, whatever.
Wait.
You learned that at work, too, right? Real banner day for you.
Look, why don't you just admit that you need me?
What?
You heard me.
No, what I heard was too dumb to be believed.
Okay, now don't be calling me dumb, please.
I don't need you or anybody else.
Oh, that's not what you said before.
Easy, all right? It's just fireworks. All right, it doesn't even sound like a gun.
Okay, well, it does to me. Okay? You know, what if Cedric comes back? What if he comes looking for us?
Stop pushing yourself all around. All right? I got your back.
Oh, and a lot of good you'll do me. Or anybody else.
Why don't you try me?
Why don't you try me, Jamal? Why don't you stop pushing me away when we both know how it is?
Oh, yeah? How was it?
What, the truth?
Yeah, the truth.
You need me. And we need each other, okay? And that is the truth.
What are you doing here?
What, don't you remember? We had a sleepover. I spent the night in that chair watching you bleed to death all night.
Well, I'm not bleeding.
You're soaked all the way through again. We've got to get you to the hospital.
No. No.
Dying is not an option, okay?
Well, what if Seth just got his crew waiting outside the emergency room, huh?
Then we'll call the police and have them escort us.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, nobody's gonna notice that. Hey, where you going?
Well, you'll find out.
Hey, I swear, if you tell the cops, I ain't...
Okay, I'm scared.
Yeah, well, you ought to be.
Sugar? Honey, I brought you some more clothes. Lucy, girl, I'm sending you to the showers.
Oh, honey. I know you're hurting, but you're a tough lady, and you're going to get through this. But you've got to make the first step.
Why would I really want to do that? Nothing makes a difference anymore. I don't think it ever will.
What you doing?
I thought you were working.
Is that why you didn't come and say hello to me when you came back with Aunt Charlene, seeing Lucy?
I don't know. I wanted to try something out, but it didn't work.
So, how was your visit with Lucy? I bet you guys did all kinds of little girly things, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get to see the fireworks?
No, I was tired, then I went to bed.
Hey, Serena, this is pretty good. You should show this to Lucy next time you see her.
I don't want to see her again.
You better leave some for the rest of us.
Dr. Thornhart, I wasn't, can you believe it? they actually have me weeding through all this stuff. Like I really want to stand here and pick out all the stuff that expired 2 years ago.
Who ever heard of bandages with a limited shelf life?
You know, only in America.
Good morrow, Kate. Looking fresh as a daisy, as usual.
Wow. Turning point. The Battle of Hastings. Is this what passes for light reading where you come from?
I prefer romance novels. This is for a patient I admitted last night. Patient who's in 610. Any idea where they moved him to?
Out the front door.
On whose authority?
Dr. Boardman.
And where would the good doctor be right about now?
On rounds.
You know, honey, when I was getting ready, Scott said if there's anything you need, anything at all, just let him know.
No, there is nothing I need. And in fact, Aunt Charlene, you can leave if you like. Go ahead.
Now, Sugar.
Look, I don't happen to be good company, obviously.
You need to remember that there's some people depending on you.
Serena, I know that, Aunt Charlene. I'm well aware of that. And I want to spend as much time with her as possible.
Well, then why don't you pick her up after day camp today? You know, take her out somewhere. Take her to the beach or Fireman's Carnival. Oh, Sugar, you need some fresh air anyway.
You know, a lot of people would be at the beach today, and then she burns. Serena burns badly, and, you know, the carnival... You remember last year that tilt-a-spin thing? It crashed and killed that little boy, and there's total strangers there. I can't take her there. Absolutely not.
Somebody might steal her. Oh, honey. You cannot live like this.
Well,
and
no.
You can't ask Serena to live like this
Charlene, I
either.
cannot let anything happen to her. Don't you understand that she is all I have left? I cannot.
What are you doing, making old McDonald's farm there?
No, actually our house. See? There's Sigmund right there. And there's you, and there's me in the window. And there's Aunt Charlene by the kitchen.
Who's that over there?
That's Lucy.
Can't she be closer to the house?
She doesn't want to be.
Serena, did something happen to your visit with Lucy?
All she did was pretend that things were okay, but they weren't. All she did was keep on telling me things not to do, and we couldn't even go up to the rooftop and watch the fireworks.
She didn't let you watch the fireworks?
Snuck out for a couple of minutes and watched them, but then she got very mad at me like I'd been missing for like hours upon hours. Then she started yelling at me. Loud.
Well, now you know you can't go wandering off without telling somebody. You should have told Lucy, you know, that's a no-no.
Before, when she got mad at me, she'd tell me the reason why and I'd understand her. Now it's like different. It's like she...
Like she what?
Daddy, she scared me. Please don't make me go and visit your kid.
Frank?
Yeah.
How was your night?
1 PCPOD, 2 MIs, and a kid who swallowed a bottle of shampoo. Is that bacon I smell?
Mm-hmm. It is, part of the total He-Man breakfast I am cooking just for you.
I am liking this new quality of care I'm getting.
Yeah? Just don't get the idea that this is some kind of reward for you playing hero.
Who, me?
Yeah. You could have been killed when you pulled that girl from the fire.
Just part of the job.
Uh-huh. The fireman's job. You are a paramedic.
We were first on the scene. Let me ask you, would you be so worked up if the kid trapped inside had been Neil?
Look, I'm not saying that I don't want you to save lives. Just don't lose yours in the bargain. Because you have so much of it left to live. Hmm?
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Like how?
Well, you have the whole day off, so we could go on a hike, or we could take a nice cold dip in the lake,
No. Cold water is not the answer. Something a little warmer.
Hmm? Huh? Okay. Okay, you hop in the shower. I'm going to put breakfast in the oven, and the last one in the bed is going to have to do all the dishes. Okay?
No, I'm not a doctor, but this looks a lot worse than it was.
I keep telling you, it's nothing, all right? Just all right.
Oh, please.
Just go grab my cell phone, call Frank Scanlon. The number's in my wallet, all right?
Okay.
Hello? It's Allison Barrington. Can I speak to Frank?
Well, you know what? He's busy right now.
It's about Jamal, the guy who helped him when he got shot, and it's emergency.
Well, I'll give him the message when he's free, but it could be a while.
Hey, Courtney!
I'm coming. Or you know what? You can just try him later. Okay, bye.
Well?
Well, I'm just putting breakfast on hold so then you can put a couple of your holds on me.
We're running out of options, Jamal.
You can always go to church and light a candle. What's that?
His name's Fred. I got him out of a gumball machine when I was 5. He fell out of my pocket one day, and my mom backed over him with the jag. But he never got a scratch on him, so I always kept him for good luck. I figured, he might rub off on you.
Yeah. Like I need a ugly guy who got much charm.
Well, it's better than nothing. Friend Frank was no help.
You didn't even talk to him.
Well, he was busy, okay? So here are your options. We can call 911 and get you over to the hospital.
Yeah, and they pass me up, and then Cedric can kill me.
Well, better yet, why don't you just save him the trouble and bleed to death right there?
Page Frank. Just page him.
Okay. But he has like a second to call us back. And then I'm totally gonna call 911.
So have you decided? Mike?
Baby, after that workout you just gave me, I need a veg.
Yeah? Then why don't we go to the lake and we can rent a boat and I'll row you out to the island, No. You can't answer that. It's your day off.
Yeah, and if it's my boss and I blow this off, I could have a lot of days off.
Oh.
Yeah, this is Frank Scanlon. You paged me?
It's Allison Barrington. You've got to get over here right away. Jamal's been shot.
Where are you?
At the apartment.
All right, I'm on my way. Look, I'm gonna have to take a rain check on that boat ride. Sorry.
Who gave you the right to throw my patient out in the street?
Isn't that where he lives?
And where do you live, you pompous clown? Not in this century, surely. Alcoholism is not a moral failing, it's a disease.
And at some point, Stan decided not to get treatment. That is a moral choice.
Oh, all right, so because he's made some mistakes along the way, you take it upon yourself to punish him.
He's doing all this on his own. The guy's committing suicide one drink at a time. Now, I'd rather spend my time and the resources of this hospital on a patient who wants to live.
One with a healthy insurance policy, right?
Look, when you were out practicing medicine in the wild, didn't you have patients you couldn't help because you lacked resources?
Yes. And then there were those we tried to save with nothing more but simple compassion. In medicine, you may want to try to reorder, if you ever had any in the first place.
Lucy, come on, open the door. This is important.
It's important. What, you got a lead on Christina, something?
No, Lucy, it's about our other daughter. Why is it so dark in here?
I like it that way.
Well, what do you want? Sit alone in the dark like Miss Havisham?
Look, I'm not totally alone. I have Christina on that video. Or do you want to take that away from me, too?
Lucy, it's not good for you to watch the tape over and over again.
Look, you said you wanted to talk about Serena. What is it?
Okay. Remember last Christmas when she called you Mom for the first time instead of Lucy? What I'm saying is that she really misses you.
Well, I miss her, too. I miss her like crazy, my little pumpkin head. You know what we should do? We should have her stay with you half the week, and then she could come spend the rest of the time with me here. That'd be great.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does. It makes complete sense. I let my guard down. I turned my back for just a minute, and Christina disappeared. Well, I'm not going to have that happen with Serena, so if she's with me at least as much time as possible, then I won't let that happen.
So you think passing her back and forth like she's some kind of a hot potato is going to help her?
I think what's great is if she spends time with both of us equally. I think that's fair, isn't it?
Well, now you're talking like joint custody, like... You're talking like our marriage is over.
Yes, hi, I'm looking for a homeless man who may have shown up at your shelter. His name is Stan Benton. He's 5'7", about 160 pounds. Late 50s. Yeah. Okay, well, if he does show up, please don't let him out of your sight. And page Dr. Ian Thornott at the GH. Yeah. No, I'm going to try Mercy Shelter next, yes. I've got the number. Okay, thank you. The men who had lived valiant lives, now mostly forgotten by the country. Often died poor, alone, and without a place to call home.
I can't believe it. Was it really just a few months ago we got married?
Lucy, come on, listen to me. Get some help. Talk to Gail.
I don't want to talk to Gail. I don't want to talk to anybody. Nobody can help me unless they can give me Christina back.
Well, then let me try and help you, okay?
You can't
Otherwise...
help me.
The only person who can help right now is Serena.
Why is that?
You know, when she came over yesterday, we had so much fun. I could forget just for a tiny moment because she needed me so much. You know, more than ever, I think. I want to see her again. I want to see her tomorrow.
That's not going to happen, Lucy.
Why not?
Because Serena had a tough time being here with you. I mean, the way you are now.
What are you talking about?
You scared her.
That's insane. What are you doing? Are you just trying to hurt me?
No, I'm not. Lucy, come on. Serena loves you. She is crazy about you. It's just that right now she's so confused and everything is upside down for her. And the last thing she needs is to come over here and spend time in this dark, depressing, dismal room.
But I really need her. What am I supposed to do?
I'll tell you what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to come over to our house and see her.
I can't do that.
Lucy, listen, you can do that. You can come over.
No, I can't. I can't because... Well, there's all... I just can't.
I put all those things away.
It's not just the things. It's all those memories.
Well, if that's the case, then where in this town are you gonna go?
Nowhere.
All right, then. Sit here in the dark if you want. But until you pull yourself together, Serena's not coming over.
What are you doing? Are you threatening to keep Serena away from me?
No. That's up to you.
What'd you do? Trip on your shoelaces?
I wish.
Yeah, that's a heck of a wound you got in your side.
Yeah, well, you know me. I don't do things in a small way, brother.
How'd it happen?
We were just hanging out watching fireworks, and suddenly he slumped over, and there was, like, blood everywhere.
Any idea who might want to use your photography practice?
That creep Cedric, that too.
His BP is way down. You've lost a lot of blood, and this wound has got to be treated. He should have gone to the hospital the minute you were shot, or at least called me before this thing went sour.
I tried. Didn't Courtney tell you? I told her that Jamal needed help and for you to come right away.
Get me back on my feet, maybe. Just patch something up. Maybe something.
Oh!
Oh, God. Oh. What's happening?
I can't get a pulse. His pressure is way too low.
What does that mean? Is he gonna die?
If he isn't inside the ER soon, yeah, he is not going to make it.
Don't even think about it. Checkout time isn't for another 70 or 80 years. You just hang on to this. I'll bring you good luck, like I promised.
Emilio's on his way.
I don't think that's such a good idea, Frank.
It's not an idea. It's a fact. Jamal needs to be in a hospital.
But he said that he didn't want to go. He said so himself.
I don't care what he said. Look, I know Jamal was trying to be careful, but we've got a situation here.
Yeah, situation called Cedric. And for all I know, he could still be out there waiting for him.
Allison, nobody can help Jamal here, not even Joe. So we need to find a way to get Jamal out of here without Cedric knowing.
Yeah, how are you going to do that?
Simple.
Simple? What do you mean simple? We can't just march past
I
that
have
maniac.
a plan, but first you need to calm down. Can you do that?
Yeah, I will.
All right. Listen up. Jude.
Look, I thought I could go through this on my own, but I can't. I need to talk about it.
I know most of your friends work here at GH.
Word spreads. Once they know about me, they're going to find out about you.
If you can give me a little time, I can handle this the way I want to. And I'd really appreciate it.
You know, if I haven't said it before,
You have.
rotten luck, huh?
Dr. Russo. Dr. Robert Russo, labor and delivery.
Did you finally get Serena to sleep?
Yeah, but it took me some time to do it.
Poor kid.
You know, I'm her father. I'm supposed to fix everything that's wrong. I don't know how to do it this time.
Well, it's not making it any easier trying to do it all alone.
I miss Lucy a lot, but she's just so hurt.
Honey, she's not only hurt, she's torn into a million pieces.
So how do you put those pieces back together again?
One piece at a time. Scott, she really needs you right now.
Well, see, there's one problem. There's nothing I can do if she won't let me in.
What?
Yeah, don't throw bedpans. I'm here on business.
What do you want?
I have your patient file, the Murchisons, marriage counseling. Ring any bells?
I'm well aware of who my patients are, Kevin.
Well, we're feeling better, aren't we?
Yes, you'll be sorry to hear I am.
Well, next time I'll just use a bigger dose.
Is that supposed to be funny?
Well, I guess it isn't if you really believe I tried to poison you.
I was delirious, you know that.
Yes, you were. You were more worried about missing your vacation than you were your own health. I assume you're aware that a burst appendix can be fatal.
I was looking forward to a well-deserved vacation. You know, I suggest on your next one that you work on your fishing techniques.
Well, that's the funny thing about fishing, you know. It's a tricky business. Right when you think you got something on the line, you come up empty.
It's about being patient.
You're in no danger from me, Rachel.
Oh, and I should believe you, right? Because you've never hurt a woman before.
Right.
So how's our patient doing?
Oh, she'll be good as new before we even have a chance to miss her.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'm also glad to see that you're rebuilding bridges with Dr. Collins.
Thank you.
Good day.
Mm-hmm.
So, did everybody hear about what happened in the ER?
Well, they tend to keep the chief of staff informed. However, I don't want you to worry. Nothing you said can or will be used against you in a court of law.
I'm glad to hear that.
Got here as soon as I could. Had to go to home base and borrow some stuff.
His condition hasn't changed since I called you.
Let's get him on the gurney.
Right.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, you've done some risky moves before, partner, but this really... 2, 3.
Save the lecture. All right. Right now, we need to get him past whoever might be outside and over to the hospital.
You mean the person that shot him?
Yeah, Cedric. At least that's what we think.
How are we going to get him past him?
Oh, Frank's got a plan.
There's no reason to come after somebody who's already dead. So, it's showtime. Try to look bereft. Let's go. Let's go.
Joe? Hey, you got a minute?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Not that it's any of my business. But... Are you still seeing Joe?
That's easy. No.
Yeah, that's what he says. But I see you guys together a lot.
Gabby, maybe you and Joe should be having this conversation.
I would, but he's gone all silent on me.
All I can say is Joe's one of the good guys. I know it doesn't seem like that right now, but he is.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying don't give up on him.
Dr. Alcacer,
I don't think you deleted my patient evaluation. I know you did.
You're way off base.
I don't think so.
I thought we were friends.
We were. Until I found your fingerprints on the knife in my back. All for the chief resident's position? Ramsey, that is so pathetic.
Since when is being ambitious pathetic?
You know what? Good luck. But it's not going to help.
Help what?
Oh, help fill the void that Julie left when she left you.
Okay, you know what? My life is full, Lambert. It's brimming. Okay? And I intend to keep it that way.
No matter what cost.
Well, money's no object.
What about feelings? What about friendship? Does that hold no value to you anymore?
I'll tell you what. When I need a conscience, I'll call you.
Dr. Curtis, 5517. Dr. Fritz Curtis, 5517.
That wasn't very nice.
He is acting like such a jerk, and he's got the nerve to be pissed off at me.
Well, never underestimate mankind's ability to rationalize bad behavior. You take Rachel.
No. You take Rachel. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
I didn't think you did.
Oh. I'm sorry. How is Rachel? Do cold-blooded creatures bounce back faster than real people?
Believe it or not, she actually has some vulnerabilities.
Kevin, you believe that after Rachel accused you of trying to kill her?
All I'm saying is she has some deep-rooted fears somewhere beneath that ruthless exterior.
That's the ER. I have to go.
No.
See ya.
Bye. Kevin Collins.
Hey, Kevin, it's me, Scott.
Scott, what is it?
It's about Lucy.
Alan, can I talk to you for a minute?
Look, if it's about the CR position...
No. It's something else.
Let's go in there.
Well, there's no easy way to say this, so I'll just say it. I've been exposed to HIV.
How long ago were you exposed?
A couple of months.
I assume you've started testing?
First test came back negative. I'll test again in 3 months.
Have you told your family?
No, not yet.
Well, the sooner the better. They're going to be invaluable to you.
Well, I'm not sure what this means in terms of liability to the hospital, but I am telling you that I'm taking every precaution.
I know that. You're a good doctor, Joe. Truth is, I've only ever heard about 2 patients being infected by a healthcare professional. One was intentional, the other was unprovable, and that's in all the developed nations. I'm not worried about you practicing.
Wow. I'm sorry, I expected you to...
What, give you a hard time? What could I possibly say to you that you haven't already said to yourself?
What about Boardman?
What about him?
Well, he's supervising my probation. Do I need to tell him?
Don't worry about him. You tell your family first. Joe, there's an awful lot of heavy stuff you're carrying around. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
If you need somebody to talk to.
Thanks. Let's see how that second test comes back.
I'll keep a good thought for you. Maybe you get lucky.
Let's hope.
Dr. Seagrove, neurology. Dr. Jason Seagrove, neurology. Dr. Alcacer, 3715. Dr. Ralph Alcacer, 3715.
No sign of Cedric.
Do you think we got Jamal here in time?
Eve's an excellent doctor. She'll take good care of him.
Eve? Did it have to be her? She's such a bitch.
Excuse me. Did you hear the part where I said she was an excellent doctor?
Yeah, she better be. What if I screwed up? What if I took too long to get Jamal to the hospital?
I just wish you would have called me before it became a crisis.
I did. I left a message with Courtney, which I guess you never got.
Dr. Marauder.
Excuse me. I wanted to let you know that the police have been notified about the shooting. They'll be here in a while to ask some questions.
The police? Why did you have to call them?
It's hospital regulations.
It's okay. I'll deal with them when they get here. Look, I've got to call Courtney. I'll be back in a few, all right?
You know, I know it's none of my business, but you might want to reconsider the circles you've been traveling in lately.
You know, when you're right, you're right. It really is none of your business.
Allison, I just don't want to see you get hurt, that's all.
Then why don't you look the other way? That's what I do.
Call London. Get them on this, too. And if there's any problems and you can't get a hold of me, you call Al, all right? All right, good, thanks. Goodbye, good luck.
How's Serena?
She's sleeping. She's having a real tough time in this whole thing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
She spent the night with Lucy at the hotel. Things didn't go very good. Lucy really scared her.
I was hoping that spending time with Serena might ground Lucy a bit. Doesn't seem to be working that way.
No. You know, I don't know what to do. I mean, I want to help Lucy, but I'm kind of out of ideas. That's why I called you. It'll help.
Well, you are helping her. You're taking care of Serena. You're letting Lucy know that you're there if she needs you.
Yeah, but every time I talk to Lucy, all she does is just spew anger.
I know, but you can't give up on her. Now, look, I will do whatever I can to help get her through this, but you're her husband, Scott. You're the one she really needs.
Well, I'm not going to give up here, you know. I mean, I can take as much anger as she's going to throw out at me. That's okay. It's just that when it comes to Serena, I just can't stand by and watch Lucy hurt her. If I'm going to put this family back together again, I'm going to need some help here.
You've got it.
Hello, you've reached Dr. Rachel Locke. I'm not in, but if you leave your name, number...
Oh, God. Where'd they go? Did you fix him up? Is he gonna be okay?
We took the bullet out. It nicked a few of the larger vessels, but we managed to repair them.
So he's gonna be okay?
It looks good.
Okay. Can I see him?
No, not until he's out of recovery.
Thanks.
Hey, just doing my job.
Well, you do it well. Now, don't you have something to say to Dr. Lambert?
What? Oh, right. Thanks. You're cooler than I thought.
Well, thanks. I minored in cool in med school. Appreciate you noticing. Anyway, I'm gonna go check on Jamal later.
Dr. Curtis, 5517.
Thank God he's gonna be okay.
For now. The surgery could have been the least of his troubles.
How are we gonna keep Cedric away from the hospital?
I'm working on it.
I hope you're not going to be angry with me, honey, but I did something I just had to do.
Chris, there you are.
Dr. Quartermain, what can I do for you?
Good job as chief resident.
I beg your pardon?
You're the new chief resident of General Hospital. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate the vote of confidence.
This decision was made by a committee. I went along with them, but I need to make something perfectly clear to you. You got the job because you're a good doctor and an effective administrator. It has nothing to do with what I think of you personally.
I understand.
Good.
Hey, Eve, you're just in time.
Yes, for what?
To congratulate me. You're looking at the new chief resident.
Eve, this has nothing to do with your ability as a doctor. It's simply that Chris has a keen interest in administration.
Right. Oh. Well, I'm sure that Dr. Ramsey will do everything he can to be a very successful chief resident. Well, you did it. In a very devious and underhanded way, but you did it.
Uh-oh, is that sour grapes I hear?
You know I wanted that job, Ramsey.
Ooh, now you're jealous.
You got a title, Chris. That's all. I have a life, and that is everything.
Pretty sure of yourself.
That's right.
So was I. Sometimes things don't quite work out the way you planned.
And sometimes they do. By the way, I want Saturdays off.
We'll see.
Making me miserable is not gonna make you happy.
Joe, how you doing?
Hours are too long, days are too short. Have a seat.
I agree. My mother always told me that you've got to make the most of the time that you have, because you never know about tomorrow.
Smart woman.
I think so. So Jill tells me that you're one of the good guys. Should I believe her?
I don't know. What else does she say?
Not much. She keeps to herself a lot. Seems to be a pattern around here. People lay out the carpet for you and treat you like a princess, and then suddenly you're pretty much on your own. Not that I can't handle it.
What if I told you it wasn't about you?
I don't think that would help. I grew up in a house where people say what they think, what they feel. Usually at 8 zillion decibels, but still you knew where you stood.
You're lucky.
You think?
Yeah.
If you're ever looking for somebody to kick your butt at foosball, you know where to find me.
Gabriella?
Friends, Joe. Everybody needs them.
Scott, I'll do whatever I can to help, but when it comes to saving your marriage, that's your job.
Well, yeah, I know that. It's just, when it's really hard to get through to Lucy, you know, and then every time I do talk to her, she shoots down everything I say.
You know, I believed everything you said to her at your wedding.
Well, I meant everything I said.
So did she. Everything she said. Love doesn't just disappear when something happens. It may hide for a while, but it's still there.
Well, they'll be right. In all the years that I've known Lucy, I've never seen her like this. Ever.